You guys are listening to the Masculinity Show, a podcast for introverts to become more masculine and get the body of an alpha male, and of course, get more mentally healthy and get that seducer's mindset, if you get me. And lastly, I help guys become more desirable and get the mindset of a seducer. Let's get into the podcast. Brothers, it's time. I'm going to give you the most common low status beliefs that you've ever believed in your life in this podcast episode. So, before I get into the content, please leave me a 5-star review. Also, brothers, let me tell you something, okay? You have to know these villains in your mind, okay? Because these villains in your mind, they're not good. This is the shit that most men believe. And if you believe any of these beliefs that I'm about to give to you, then you have to obviously work on yourself much more harder. Tuning into my podcast today, you guys, I honestly applaud you for tuning into this podcast, because not very many people listen to my mindsets episodes on dating, and it's just what it is. Like, I get more views on, let's say, for example, how to demonstrate vulnerability with Hannah, and I also get more views on, like, let's just say, for example, mental toughness, fitness, and dating with the Chiseler James. But the point is this, you guys, is I applaud you for clicking on this podcast, because you are a smart motherfucker for tuning into this episode. But you guys, you have to understand this. This is not good if you believe any of these beliefs. So I want you to stay tuned for these shitty, bad, limiting beliefs. If you believe any of these, then you need to address that right away, and most definitely look in the show notes, because I still have Become the Alpha Woman Want, you guys. I encourage you to work on your inner before your outer first. All right, let's start the episode. Low status beliefs that repel women. Now, you guys, this podcast has been on my mind for quite some time. Okay, I'm gonna kind of like reword what my book Become the Alpha Woman Want says, so I'll put that book in the show notes, you guys. Now, a little quick announcement on my podcast, you guys, of Alpha Body Blueprint in the show notes. Okay, guys, check this out. Listen to me. You can do all of the outer work, but without doing the inner work, it's like you're getting your body into shape, but then you don't have the right mindset when it comes to dating. So in a way, I suggest that you get both Alpha Body Blueprint and Become the Alpha Woman Want. But honestly, you guys, here's the thing. If you're going to be that much of a pussy about how the money is on basically what I offer now, then honestly, you guys, just read my articles, because that's me being generous. All right, you guys? And I'm giving you guys that for pretty fucking cheap. You guys understand that there are fitness influencers that charge $7,000, okay? I don't charge that much. Now, listen to me, you guys. It's time for me to start this episode, all right? Look, understand that there are low status beliefs that repel women away from you, okay? Now, I want to start this podcast by saying this. If you have not heard my episode, 10x Your Masculinity and Destroy the Nice Guy Syndrome, then I'm going to tell you guys why the nice guy loses in a more less over-the-top way on that podcast. Because, you guys, let me tell you something. I am a very extreme type of personality, okay? Definitely not your average podcaster, as you guys have noticed by now. Just scroll through my podcast library, pick one. this is why you must be delusional in your own world, for example, or fucking 10 ways to spike your close rate. Now, listen to me. This right here, guys, is more about the inner game. Alright, you guys? Inner game is really fucking key. Okay? So, work on your inner, your outer will manifest. Hear that one more time, you guys. Listen to me. T. Harv Eker, author of the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, right? He says, your inner world creates your outer world. So, with that said, you guys, this is why, you guys, I said, if you heard me from the very first part of the episode, that is, you can work on your body, but without putting in the right proper self-talk. Honestly, this is why sometimes good-looking guys are at a disadvantage. It's because they're expected to have a certain level of confidence to back up those looks. So, you will come across some good-looking guys that are kind of a little socially weird, if you get me. However, you guys, understand that this episode today is going to address your mindset. So, low status beliefs that repel women away from you. This is what Hollywood tries to tell you, right? Hollywood will illustrate this right here, all right? You have been told women want a nice guy. Just be nice. Be super nice, right? They're always saying this. You know what I mean? They want a nice guy who will be there for them and always do whatever they want and be wherever they want and pick them up from wherever they want and do them favors, right? And do all kinds of shit for them. Now, you guys, check this out here, all right? Check this out. Here's the kicker. They don't actually want this, all right? The harsh reality, right here, you guys, listen to me. I do not like the red pill as much as I used to listen to it, okay? I'm going to tell you guys right here. Just understand this. Don't have a stupid mentality about this whole matrix shit. That's the reason that I suck with girls. Guys, that is the biggest excuse ever, okay? You think, oh, you're going to blame your woman problems on the matrix, whatever, you guys. I don't fucking care. That's your issue. Listen to me right now. I'm going to tell you right now. Most girls do not like nice guys. They don't, okay? Don't blame this shit on the matrix, because that's not the key, okay? That's not the fucking key. That's not the point, you guys. Alright, you guys? I fucking hate this shit that people keep talking about that shit. I don't even like that word, because it's like, oh, you have to look at reality this way, you have to look at reality that way. It's like, guys, there's only one reality. You have your reality, I have my reality. Different topic, but I'm going to tell you guys right now. The kicker to this tangent right here, that is, girls do not like nice guys, okay? This is what Hollywood teaches guys, right? Hollywood and every single parent out there, right? And teachers and authorities told you to basically be a fucking pussy. And I'm literally just being real with you. Like, that's just the fucking facts. Okay, guys, take a look at who the hottest girls are actually hooking up with. And tell me if the majority of those guys are nice guys. Okay? Or if they're more of the alpha, I do what I want kind of guys. You know what I mean? Okay, so, check this out, you guys. Listen to me. The number of discussions I have had by now, every time they talk about this nice guy. Guys, just check out my episode, Do Nice Guys Finish Last. Scroll through my podcast library. Guys, I don't like talking about Emily, but I'll bring her up briefly, just to tell you this. On that episode, her and I talked about the nice guy, and that led to a fun banter session. Alright, you guys? In that episode right there, you can hear Emily say that she's basically breaking the rules to, kind of turn me on kind of thing. Now, listen to me. Listen to me right now. Alright? Some will even let the nice guy give them a foot massage or a back massage or a kind gesture or something. Then after the long hour of the foot rub, the nice guy just gave them that hour-long foot rub, right? That hour-long massage. They say they're tired and they want to go to sleep. And that right there is her lying to you. okay? Because she is waiting to go fuck that alpha male. You guys, I'm gonna be real with you. There's this chick I've been talking to. She has a boyfriend, and she lets me drink her drink. No joke. And let's just say, have we went a little further? I'll keep that to myself. Now, listen to me, you guys, right now. Just understand this. Do not at all be the nice guy. Make sense? Good. Look, by the end of the night, when the nice guy gives her a fucking foot massage, he'll awkwardly try to kiss her. Oh, just let me get that one little kiss. Let me get that nice guy kiss, because there's a little peck of the cheek. Guys, you need to kiss girls like you fucking mean it. Kiss girls like you fucking mean it, with passion, okay? Now, after that, you guys, right? They'll call that strong alpha male that they've been thinking about all week long and hope he answers their call. And if he does, he tells her to come over so he can do unspeakable things to her body. She'll be at his house in 10 minutes. And then after doing all of these kinds of intense, unspeakable, ground-shaking things to her body, he'll tell her he wants to get some sleep. And he'll probably kick her out. Now, listen to me, guys. Listen to me. The next big point here is this. Low status belief, right here. You have been told to watch your manners and never truly speak your mind. This right here is the worst shit that you can ever fucking believe. This is extremely low status, alright? Extremely low status. Now, this most definitely started when you were a kid, right? Maybe you were in kindergarten, alright? You got it from your fucking mom. Maybe your teachers. I don't know who you got it from, you guys. But watch your manners. More importantly, don't offend anyone than to actually say what you believe. Play nice. Don't take risks. Not in this lifetime. Who knows what could happen? Bullshit, you guys. Fucking bullshit. Alright? The whole proper etiquette, manners thing is not your natural hardwiring. This is soft wiring. Let me say that one more time, you guys. This is soft wiring, motherfuckers. Okay? We're all brought into this world when we were kids, and we were all sensitive to it. Okay? So, the minute your parents told you, do not speak up, that is basically a polite way of saying, shut the fuck up, because the adults are speaking. Think about that for a second, you guys. This is honestly straight up manipulation. Okay? So, you have to unlearn that shit. Unlearn that shit right now. Now, next belief that you have got to eliminate. Now, I know some of my GP listeners do not like this one, but I'm going to tell you right now. I told you already, good looks only get you so far. Yes, you guys, I encourage you to work out. However, you have to believe that in your mindset, because if you have one little insecure moment in front of a girl and you're a good-looking guy, she's going to think, whoa, that's not congruent with who he is. So she's going to test that guy a lot more, okay? So, this belief right here. You have been told women are attracted to money and looks. You have been told women are attracted to money and looks. There I go being controversial. All right, you guys, listen to me. These are logical attraction points. Okay, you guys, listen to me. Right now, I do know some pretty weird guys out there. They're kind of weird. They're not really like the type of dude that I'd really want to wing with, if you get me. But he at least has a girlfriend. You get me? He has a girlfriend, right? But the point here is this, you guys. I want you to get this tattooed on your fucking face. Alright? Looks only matter so much. They do matter, you guys, but it's not like the end all be all. Okay? Which means, you guys, even if you think you're not that good looking, then that means I suggest you perk up your ears and keep fucking listening. Because, you guys, right now, if you do want to get my program Alpha Body Blueprint, go check the show notes because I have it right now in the show notes. But understand this, you guys. Understand this. I just want you to have the confidence to back up behind your looks. That's the whole point here. Okay? Now, women operate through emotions. Okay? That's the thing that I had to learn myself, right? Emotions are free and nothing to do with money or looks. Period. Now, sure, I agree. These can play a role in, like, to a small extent, maybe 5-10% of attraction, which is awesome. Yes, you guys, it does matter to some extent, which is why I promote health and fitness, okay? I will always promote health and fitness. However, never self-improve for girls. Want to say that one more time, you guys. You have to work out for you. Don't work out for external reasons. That's not... Guys, that's honestly kind of feminine. But look, here's the point. Is I get that you flex a lot when you're at the gym, right? But don't self-improve to, like, get girls to notice you. Because then that's just bragging. Now, let's keep moving forward. Next belief, okay? You have been told that society's reality is your reality. Okay? Guys, listen to me. I go extremely deep into this about how there is no hard reality. You have to understand this, you guys. Understand this right now, okay? Frame control in a nutshell is you having a strong reality. Now, I go in explicit detail on my book, Become the Alpha Woman Wants, but I want to tell you guys something, okay? The reality does not matter. Like, you guys, this whole matrix shit just annoys the shit out of me. I want you to stop buying into that word, because that word just, in my opinion, basically suggests that we're in a fucking simulation, and I don't really agree with that. I think that's fucking stupid, in my opinion. Just understand that you are in control of your own world, and don't blame the matrix for your woman problems. Now, gosh, that's a whole entire different side tangent, but listen to me. The reality has been constructed, all right? In general, this is the whole point here, right? In general, the reality has been constructed, as I say in quotes, in general, basically, that is the safest for everyone. Okay, does that make sense? So what I mean by that is this, you guys. You have this idea of social expectations, okay? You have this idea of social expectations. That means right here that you expect people to treat you, respond to you, and interact with you. We were generally told what to expect, as opposed to deciding for ourselves. Okay, so that is, you guys, there is no hard reality. Okay, you have your reality, I have my reality. It's that simple. Now, remember, you guys, reality that has been quote-unquote constructed in general is the one that is safest for everyone. All right, you guys, let's keep moving forward. I want you to understand that society's reality is not your reality. All right, you guys, you are free to dictate your own reality. Say that with me one more time, you guys. I want you to understand that society's reality is not your reality. You are free to dictate your own reality. Say that fucking for a third time. You guys, listen to me. You are free to dictate your own reality. For instance, if society's reality says that all men find one girl and stick with her forever, then you will catch that in the net of your belief system. Meaning, you guys, you just fell into the herd. Most guys believe that there's only one girl out there. Guys, I actually had a podcast called There Is No One Girl For You. Okay, go find that one and listen to it. Now, the idea that you could sleep with multiple beautiful women basically never has crossed your mind to begin with. All right? But little do you know, you guys, that your subconscious brain will limit your thinking to reflect this belief system too. Okay? So, the idea that you could sleep with multiple beautiful women will never cross your mind, and it will never exist in your reality. What does that mean, you guys? What does that fucking mean? Guys, this whole thing about having this one girl only and forever limiting belief is literally inhibiting you from playing the field. Do you get that now, you guys? Do you get that? Okay, good. Let's keep moving forward. I want you to act like the kind of guy that just hooks up with beautiful, amazing women at will. Alright, you guys, I talk about act as if in my hardcover book. I'm not going to talk about that today, but that's an entirely different podcast. But understand, you guys, you just have to act as if you are a player. I'll get to that in a different episode. Now, understand this, you guys. Understand this. Either way, this right here is what it all starts with. You have to decide your reality. You are constructing your own reality. Not anyone else's, just yours, okay? That goes without saying, you guys. I do talk about frame control, but do not try to control girls, okay? Be in control, not controlling. I'll say that one more time. Be in control, not controlling. Now, very last low status belief. You have been told to hold back, to avoid penetrating the reality of someone else at the expense of your own best belief. Or your best self. Okay. Now, society really sends this message strongly. Alright, you guys? Sacrifice your own self for the greater good. Sacrifice your own self for the greater good. Stay within our lines. Don't express your true thoughts and emotions. Hold most of it in and avoid offending anyone ever. Do it for the good of everyone else. Do it for the good of everyone else. No one wants to hear that shit. No one wants to hear that shit. Guys, can you understand why this is bad? So, I'll say that one more time, you guys. You have been told to hold back, to avoid penetrating the reality of someone else at the expense of your own best self. That's fucked up, you guys. If you really think about it, it's kind of fucked up. Who cares? You get me? Who fucking cares? Alright, you guys? Can you remember a time where you felt like you were basically holding back on something you wanted to say? That hesitation right there, and the eventual decision to not say it. That eventual decision to not say it. I'm talking kind of fast, you guys. That literally stems from this belief system that was given to you when you were younger. Alright, you guys, it wasn't your fucking choice. Now, it literally blocks you from ever reaching your own highest self. Again, you guys, this is the one that will make girls find you irresistible. Alright, you guys? Now, your true self, your own true highest form of your own self-image, right? Positive narcissistic self-image. Guys, a lot of you still don't like that. I don't give a fuck, you guys. Listen to me. Put your head in the fucking clouds, motherfuckers. Now, women prize you because congruent, authentic guys like you rarely exist anymore. Now, last big point I want to make before I wrap up this podcast. Alright, you guys? Girls may tolerate nice guys, but will avoid their advances at all costs, and are unable to feel attraction for pushovers. You are now going to express your personality freely, okay? Freely. Now listen to me, you guys. These are the low status beliefs. First one I talked about, right? First one. You have been told that women want a nice guy. Alright? The nice guy never fucking works. It never fucking works. Listen to 10x your masculinity. Enough said. Now, you have been told to watch your manners and never truly speak your mind. Alright, you guys? That's fucking soft wiring. Get into that hard wiring, right, you guys? You want to be a fucking man, be polarizing, and own it. Now, third low status belief. You have been told women are attracted to money and looks. I mean, to an extent, it kind of matters, but you guys understand this. Money only matters if you're in a long-term relationship. Okay? That's the reason right there, you guys. I'm going to tell you something. Okay? If you want to just do quick hookups, quick pulls, same night lays kind of thing, you don't need a shitload of money. Just being real with you. Now, next shitty low status belief. You have been told that society's reality is your reality. Guys, I say this on my earlier episodes. Just listen to Skyrocket Masculinity Effortlessly. You gotta follow your own lead. Okay? Follow your own lead, bitches. Now, last one here, guys. Last low status belief. You have been told to hold back, to avoid penetrating the reality of someone else at the expense of your own best self. Guys, just express who you are and be a fucking pimp. I love you. Peace out. Alright, guys. Please do me a favor and be prepared for next week's podcast, because I am going to give you something called Energy Sphere. Sphere. And basically, I'm going to teach you guys how to lead confidently with your sexy seducer's mindset without even touching your woman. Now, listen to me, brothers. It's best that you already have someone you're seeing in your rotation. Now, I'll say, you guys, I do get a few people who are good with girls listening to my show. So, those of you players out there, listen to next week's podcast. But I will say, you guys, it's good for even newbies to listen to it too, because I want you to get an idea of how to lead with that slowed down voice. Remember, brothers, don't be monotone, no, but I want you to be in that sexy mood and address your beliefs on sex. I'll say that one more time. Address your beliefs on sex. Sex is wrong. Sex is shameful, because that right there is very unattractive. If you believe those beliefs, I suggest you work on that. All right. Peace out.